What is up, everybody? It is your boy Nick Noodles coming at you with another great video, and I'm sorry it has been a while. As always, I've just been incredibly busy doing other stuff in my life, but today I have a very exciting video. I am going to be showcasing the off-white dunks that just came out a few weeks ago. I'm going to be talking about it, giving you my impressions of it, give you a review of it, and then the second part of this video will be me ranting about how they actually release these, because I do have quite a bit to say. So I hope you all enjoy this video, and let's go ahead and get started. So let's go ahead and talk about these dunks. Now, I personally have lot 13 out of 50, and obviously each dunk is going to be different, so I'm just going to try to highlight what's on this pair in particular, and probably what is going to be the same across all of the dunks. So the bottom is pretty much going to be the same. I think the only one that has a different colored outsole is lot 50, which is black, but all of them are going to have this gray bottom, and there really isn't anything special about the bottom. I was kind of hoping there would be like an off-white tag on the bottom here to signify that it is a collaboration, but they just use the normal Nike outsole. The midsole is a little bit different. It does have that nice cream natural colorway, and a lot of people have been going for this natural colorway look. I think a little bit more drastically though, because they want to get that vintage look. Other details on the midsole, you have the name tag that has the number out of 50. So again, lucky number 13. And I do wish that these name tags matched a little bit better. Obviously this green does not match with any other color on here, so that is a little bit weird. It would have made sense to me for the name tag to match other parts of the shoe, whether it's the outer laces or the tongue, but it's just this really obnoxious green. It does stand out, I guess, but not the biggest fan that it does not coordinate with anything else on the shoe. Moving on, the materials of the shoe are made out of leather and suede, and the quality is decent. It's not the best suede in the world. It's not like New Balance suede level. It is a little bit hairy, but it's just not that soft in my opinion. The leather, you know, it feels like any other dunk leather. There are the tiniest amount of glue stains. I don't even know my camera's gonna pick it up, but you can definitely notice it in person, and that's to be expected. The sweatshops in China are pushing out these Nike dunks left and right every single day, so there's going to be some quality control issues. One thing that I thought was interesting is the toe box seems really chunky in my opinion. Most toe boxes don't look like this on the dunks. I'm not sure if the original Off-White dunks had this toe box, but it does look slightly different. It honestly looks like a rep toe box that you might see. Also, throughout the shoe, you have these plastic holes that hold in the laces for the top outer lace. On the side here, you have some chrome lettering, and I'm not really sure what this lettering symbols. On the other side, you have the classic off-white details. For some reason, you have this orange tab on the heel, and I have no idea what the purpose of this is. It honestly just feels like a post-it note on the side of my shoe. So, you know, this seems like a really unnecessary detail, but it is what it is. On the back, you just have a printed on Nike logo. Wish that was embroidered, but I guess that's how the original Off-White dunks came. So I do wish that you got an extra top lace to put on it, because I'm not really feeling this habanero lace in my opinion. It just does not fit the rest of the shoe. I wish it was just like a gray. That would have looked 20 times better. The tongue, I will say, is one of the cooler parts of the shoe. You have that exposed foam that a lot of the Off-White shoes have. I'm pretty sure every Off-White shoe has it. In the middle of the tongue, there is a hole cutout. And then also on the side, you have this classic Nike logo. And the tongue on this one is like this deep royal blue. Honestly, there's so many different colors on here. Not the biggest fan of all the clashing colors, but it is what it is. The zip tie, nothing too fancy about this. It does have the right lot number on it. I've seen people getting the wrong lot number, which is kind of funny. And I'm sorry, but I would never personally rock the zip tie on the shoe. It looks dumb as hell to me. But let me know down below. Am I tripping for saying that, or am I right? The regular flat laces are like any other Off-White shoelace. It has the shoelaces in parentheses. Those are pretty much all the details of the shoe. I would say the quality is not that much better than a regular GR dunk that's come out this year. I would say a fair price would have been maybe 120 to 140, but 180 is a little bit taxing. That wraps up all the details of the shoe. I hope you all enjoyed that B-roll as well. Now I wanted to talk about the release of the shoe because it was different than any other Nike release that we've seen. We're all used to entering sneaker draws every single week, but this one was quite different. It was a little bit, frustrating for a lot of people. If you don't know, this shoe released via exclusive access only on Nike sneakers. There were a few raffles. You may be wondering, how does exclusive access work? And Nike before this release came out and said, the more you engage with the app, the more stuff that you like that shows, what you're interested in, the more likely you are to get exclusive access. And of course, what does everybody do? They are, spending a lot of time on the app, engaging with stuff, tuning into live streams in the hopes that this will get them exclusive access. And for some people, it worked. They got exclusive access for the first time, but for a lot of people, they had nothing to show for it. And for a while, I was one of those people. On my main account on my phone, I did not get exclusive access over a 2-week period. It was frustrating as hell checking the app at noon every single day, and nothing would pop up. And then like a few days later, after that 2-week period, exclusive access starts going out again for some reason. And I checked all my accounts, and one of my accounts actually got exclusive access, and it wasn't the account on my phone. It was this burner account that I used to get as many entries as possible on a super hype release. It has never been signed onto in my phone. I really only sign into it on the desktop app. The purchase history isn't that great compared to my main account. It has like 3 orders and 1 canceled one because I had hit on another account. And it's just really weird to see, that account with no activity, didn't tune into any of the live streams, didn't watch any of the stories relating to these dunk release, and it somehow got exclusive access. So, I am a firm believer that doing all that shit does not help you at all. But obviously some people have differing opinions. Let me know down below. Were you very active on the app? Did you get exclusive access? I know a lot of people in browser got exclusive access on multiple accounts that didn't have activity. Nike is pretty genius for this because they probably had the highest amount of engagement, and it didn't cost like any marketing at all. Pretty genius. I also thought another thing that was funny about the release was you weren't supposed to know which shoe you got. It was supposed to be a surprise. However, if you were to open up the payment overview of the dunk order, it would tell you the model number, and then you could just look that model number up and it would tell you what number you got. You could also save the picture of the dunk box on the Nike sneaker website and it would save as the model number. So I knew which model I was getting before it actually came out. I also saw, FedEx hitting that devious lick on people. So, if you see your FedEx driver dripped out and your shoes were missing, I hate to break it to you, that was an L. But yeah, I'm probably going to keep my pair just because it's unique, I guess, and I don't own any off-white shoes, but I definitely wouldn't go out and pay resale. Speaking of which, prices are decent. I think they're all hovering around $400 to $500. It will be interesting to see how these age with time, just because there's so many of them. Like, it'll be interesting to see which ones go up and which ones just don't change at all. I definitely think lot 1 and 50 have the most potential to just skyrocket in the future, just because of their number, and obviously I think they have the strongest colorways. That pretty much wraps up this video. I am trying to make as much content as possible. If you made it to the end, you're a real one, and I'll see you on the next one.